Good day, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review.
Fuck you!
Today we will be reviewing from St. Ambroise, the St. Ambroise Pale Ale by the Mcauslan Brewery. It's 5% alcohol. It's brewed in Quebec.
A Belle Provence.
Fuck, that's Belle Provence.
That's
the extent.
Tony is my special guest tonight. I grabbed this one because he was talking about how he had a pale ale that he really liked, so I thought I'd give him another pale ale.
A French pale ale?
Yeah.
French pale ale.
That's what this is.
Yep, that's what this is.
It actually looks like pale ale. Look at that.
It's true, it actually looks correct. It's beginning in the amber spectrum. I got one finger of head.
I got
Tony
about
has 2 or 3. It's still
Two
acceptable.
fingers.
2 fingers is what you want, so I figured
It's the
I'd get like
chalice.
4.
The chalice.
Not much carbonation moving in there. Visual appeal, it's okay for a pale.
That's a nice color.
This is Chad's hated beer.
No, IPAs are my hated. Pales
Oh, right.
Pales are still somewhat hated, but not as much. It is fairly hoppy. The bitter hop's not the floral. I don't know, what do you get on there?
Actually, I pick up a little bit of citrus.
Maybe like lemon citrus, not orange. Oh well.
Cheers.
Smell isn't bad, it's what you'd expect from pale too. Keep Ken quiet, I saved him some beer.
I'm being good.
Hoppy on the finish. You don't really get that citrus on the flavor.
Not at all.
A little bit of malt at the beginning. Fairly crisp though, almost to the harsh extent for carbonation. It just tingles all the way across my tongue.
A little bit more aftertaste than I would like. Doesn't want to go away.
No, it's not super bitter, but the bitter is there, and it, as Tony said, it doesn't go away. Just kind of lingers in the back of your throat, which is unfortunate because it's not the greatest.
There's something
Greatest
there that I
bitter. See, I usually like Mcauslan products. I really like the apricot wheat. I really like the oatmeal stout. I've liked every St. Ambrose beer I've had before. I've never had this pale though. Boychuk brought it over in the St. Ambrose Mcauslan taster pack that had a bunch of Griffin stuff in it too. It's kind of funny. It's a Mcauslan brewery, and never once do they have a beer that's Mcauslan. It's all Griffin or St. Ambrose. It's not bad. Probably drink it again, but I would never buy it again. I'd give it probably like a 5.5 out of 10 because, again, I'd never buy it again.
Tone
It's not
look.
bad. I might go up to 6. I might say it's a 6.
6? Well, I gave it a 5.5. You gave it a 6. Have you taken your sip, Ken?
Oh, yeah, I need a second sip.
Second sip?
If it wasn't for the aftertaste, I might go higher with it.
If it wasn't for the aftertaste, I'd probably go much higher with it. It's actually a
When I
fairly...
taste at the beginning, that's hops, right?
The hops are more at the end. You get the malt at the beginning. The hops are that...
Malt, right,
yeah.
right.
At the risk of sounding like Casey,
You hack out the malt.
you got the tons of carbonation there.
I think it's just if you have more head, it'll look like more carbonation.
Well, that's what I was saying. It's actually almost to the harsh spectrum carbonation-wise when it's going across your tongue. It actually...
The malt lingers for a little bit longer than I want it to. The bitter's there, though. It's good. I'd give it a 7.
A 7? Okay, so from the 3 that drank it, 6, 5.5, and a 7. Thank you for watching the Albino Rhino Beer Review.
Cheers.